analyzing the differences between the assassination attempt on Donald Trump and political assassinations in Nigeria. The recent assassination attempt on former US President Donald Trump has garnered global condemnation, prompting a closer look at the stark contrasts between such political violence in the United States and Nigeria. Nature and motivation behind the assassination attempts. The attempt on Trump's life was orchestrated by an individual who, although affiliated with a political party, acted independently without any direct connection to political opponents. In contrast, political assassinations in Nigeria often involve individuals sent directly by political rivals. This reflects a more organized and politically motivated pattern in Nigeria, typically intensifying during election campaigns when political tensions are at their peak. Public perception and suspicions. In the United States, President Joe Biden, the incumbent leader, was not suspected or rumored to be involved in the assassination attempt on Trump. The American public and media did not entertain the possibility of such high-level political complicity. Conversely, in Nigeria, top political opponents are frequently suspected and rumored to be behind assassination attempts. The public often believes in the involvement of prominent political figures, as seen in cases like the assassination of Bola Ige. Outcome and law enforcement response. In Trump's case, the alleged assailant was captured and neutralized at the scene, highlighting a swift and decisive response by law enforcement. In Nigeria, however, suspects, often professional hitmen, usually remain unidentified and unapprehended, with investigations frequently stalling and incidents fading from public memory. International reaction and media coverage. The assassination attempt on Trump was met with widespread condemnation and expressions of sympathy from global leaders and dignitaries, prominently covered by Western media. In Nigeria, similar incidents are often treated as mere news items, with Western media focusing more on the country's systemic failures rather than expressing sympathy. This disparity in coverage underscores the differing levels of global importance attributed to political events in the developed and developing countries, especially in Africa. Recognition of international condemnation. Western media tends to highlight reactions from prominent countries regarding the Trump assassination attempt, often ignoring condemnations from less influential nations. For instance, although the Nigerian president condemned the attempt on Trump's life, this gesture went largely unrecognized outside Nigeria. This lack of acknowledgement fuels frustration among Nigerians, who also fear their politicians might use such global events as excuses to justify local political violence. Political awareness and citizen response. Political awareness is on the rise globally, albeit in different forms. In the US and other advanced democracies, individuals often take matters into their own hands, reflecting a proactive approach to political grievances. In developing democracies like Nigeria, however, national intelligence agencies effectively suppress individual actions, including protests, curbing the ability of citizens to respond independently to political issues. Conclusion. The assassination attempt on Donald Trump and the series of political assassinations in Nigeria reveal significant differences in terms of motivations, public perceptions, law enforcement responses, media coverage, and international recognition. These differences highlight the varying political dynamics and levels of democratic maturity in the US and Nigeria. As political awareness continues to evolve globally, understanding these contrasts becomes crucial in addressing and mitigating political violence in different contexts. What other differences have you observed? Share your views with Diaspoint.